So if you don't know, I started a new legacy challenge called the Hot Tea Challenge, and y'all, it is crazy. Okay, there's so much drama. But we're currently on generation 2 and my sim is a doctor, and since I'm streaming it, we tend to talk about get to work and the doctor career and like other things. So, needless to say, it kind of got me thinking about get to work as a whole and Magnolia Promenade, which is the world that comes with Get to Work. However, I don't ever go here. There's like certain Sims 4 worlds that I just never go to. I never go to Magnolia Promenade for anything. I think a lot of it is because there's not a lot going on here. There's literally only like what, 4, maybe 5 lot. I don't even know if it's that many. Like, I think there's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think there's like 4 lots. Maybe there's another one somewhere. There's just not a lot of stuff going on in this world. I think this world was really just invented to give us more space to add businesses. And if you don't know, there's actually some pre-made businesses that come with the pack. So we have this one. This is Paddywack's Emporium. I think it's supposed to be like a hobby shop or something like that, because like when you scroll down, you see like cars and you see gnomes. They also have like little trains and planes and stuff. Like, I don't know if it's like a toy store, maybe like a toy store slash hobby shop kind of thing. I'm not really for sure, but when I saw it, I knew for a fact, y'all, that I had to renovate it today because like it needs some help. Like, I don't think it's a irredeemable kind of build. Like, it's not that bad in the grand scheme of things, especially for an earlier Sims 4 build, because y'all know some of them builds is bad. But I feel like there's definitely a lot of things that I want to change. For example, we have this like roof piece up here. I think what it's supposed to be is like a Sim, works downstairs and they live upstairs, because like if you go up here, there's literally like a fridge, there's like space for like a kitchen, probably maybe like a bedroom back here somewhere. We have boxes. It's either like extra storage or like maybe the sim could live up here. However, I don't really think that this kind of lot needs that, because you can't really do that with the pack anyway. We can kind of do something like this now if you have businesses and hobbies, but if you just have get to work, you can't really do that. I mean, if your sim never leaves, technically they can stay there, but like technically you can't really do that. So I'm thinking that like I want to get rid of this top part, like I don't really think we need it. This building is not that big and it'll probably look a lot better without it, so I think we're gonna get rid of it, y'all. That's like the first thing we're gonna do. Now, since this is like a renovation of a get to work kind of build, I think I'm just gonna try to keep this build base game and get to work only. That way more people can download it. But I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I'm low-key kind of fighting the urge to use businesses and hobby, because that pack has some really cool objects that could work for this kind of lot, like they have those pedestal things that you can display stuff on. But we're gonna just try to use get to work and base game only, okay? Since this is like a hobby shop, I'm pretty sure there's like more things I can put, right? Now that we have that out the way, I think what I'm gonna do next, y'all, we're gonna get rid of this fence right here. I don't really like it. And I think I'm gonna use a half wall instead. I kind of hate how in The Sims 4 you can't really place fences on the edge of a lot like you can in Sims 3, because like if you could, I would love to put some fences like right here on the corner, but like unfortunately that's not allowed, so we can't do that. Now when it comes to these stairs, y'all, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I might put some extra tables up here so your Sims can have like places to sit, but like again, a lot like this, a hobby shop, do you really need to come upstairs and like sit down? Like, do you really? I'm gonna think about that, but I don't think that we're gonna need it, to be honest with you. But like, I'll think about it. We'll see. Okay, so before I get the half walls, y'all, I want to change this little section right here. I don't really like how these windows are angled like inward versus outwardly, so I'm gonna change that. All we're gonna do is we're just gonna start here and just kind of do like this. I think this would look a lot better than having it be like angled from the inside, And what we can do now is take some of these windows and like we can literally just like put it here, All right, so we have this blue trim. I'm gonna swap this out, y'all, for a brown one. We also have like this terracotta tile down here. Now we have a lot more tile now since when this world came out, so now if we want to switch it up, we can definitely do that. I'm not sure about what I want it to look like though. I want something that looks nice. I don't know. This is one of those times where you just have to keep going through. Oh wait, maybe this one, y'all. This is the quaint flagstone. Maybe for like this section, what we can do, we could go over to the carpet category and like, oh wait, I forgot, this is base game. Never mind. We only really have base game stuff, but what I was thinking we could do is like have a welcome rug or something, like a welcome mat. We could do red. Red might be too much. What color should we go for? Like a blue? Let's do black. Maybe black would be better. All right, so before we go inside, let's just try to angle some stuff around. I'm gonna change the color of these awnings. We're gonna just go for black today. I just like the way it looks, y'all. I feel like I took a lot of the personality out of it, but like I think it looks a lot better so far. Like, I like it so far. Now, I was thinking about putting like flowers, like a little makeshift flower bed right here in front, but I don't think that's gonna work because it's gonna have to either be really big or really small, and I just don't think we should do it. I do think, however, that I want to at least try to get a tree or something out here, Now, Get Together does come with some plants, but I don't think I'm gonna use these. We'll just use something from base game. I'm thinking honestly a tree like this. We could always use a palm tree, seeing as how we have a lot of palm trees in the area. We could always use one of these. Or we could go for the tried and true cypress tree, which is one that I use quite a lot. Maybe I could try to get one here, and then maybe like another one, maybe like kind of behind the building some way. I know we have like pavement underneath it, so don't worry, I'm gonna like fix it. But I'm just trying to like visualize where I want certain things to go. We could definitely put one of these trees, maybe like right here, and then maybe like another one right here. This way you just have like more stuff on the same lot, you know? Yo, do you think I can add a fake fence back here? Cause like, I kind of like that. And it also kind of just gives off a little bit of privacy. So I think we're gonna just keep that here. Maybe what we can try to do is get like a door or something that kind of leads out here or something. We can have like a trash can, something like that. Okay, so over here, I'm gonna just get another half wall. Maybe like one that's kind of lower to the ground. I want to get like a really short one. I was thinking about making like a makeshift flower bed. What I could do is just get some flowers and kind of line it up like this. And then we can get like some other ones and kind of place it in the middle. Okay, y'all. So this is kind of what we have so far for the outside. As you can see, I didn't really change too much out here. I just kind of like recolored some of the stuff. I did add some makeshift like tree guard. I can't find the ones I'm looking for, so we're just going to use these half walls. I also added a little flower bed out here as well. Kind of like a makeshift flower bed. And that's pretty much everything for like the front. And then for the back of the lot, I just went back here and I just added a little fence section. I think I'm going to try to have like a door be back here. So maybe we can have like a trash can, something like that outside. So we can like pretend that the employees throw stuff out back here, you know? That's pretty much everything for the outside. We'll go ahead and tackle the inside because we got a lot of work to do, y'all. A lot of work. So first and foremost, we have like this little section here. I think I'm going to try to raise this up on a platform a little bit. And then I'm going to like delete here. There we go. Because now we can like put stuff up here, you know, on display. And we'll do the same thing over here on this side. We're just going to click on it and just hit up 2 times on the platform. And then now we can delete it. And as you can see, we have a nice little display section. You know what? And then maybe we'll do the same thing here. We're just going to like circle this in. We're just going to make this go up a little bit and then just get rid of the wall. I think it'll look a lot better if we do something like this where the whole thing is on a platform. So we're just going to go over here and just kind of like circle in these remaining pieces right here. And then we're just going to go up 2 times like we did earlier and then just delete the walls. And now everything will be on the same exact side. There we go. So now it looks a lot even. Maybe we'll have like a stair be maybe in the middle actually. Maybe like 2 stairs in the middle so like the employees could like get up here and take stuff down if they need to. I think I'm gonna go for this beige color mixed in with some of this purple with some of this brick. I know it's kind of extra, but I think I'm gonna go for that. Now we're gonna probably have to use these little display tables, unfortunately, because you kind of have to be able to sell stuff, you know. So why don't we go for a brown color for all of them? This way it'll blend in really nicely with other stuff, you know. I would like to have a really nice sized rug when you first come in, maybe one kind of like this, maybe a little bit smaller, maybe like this, but we can size it down some just to kind of fit right here by the door. And then hopefully this comes in, oh good, some nice neutral colors. Love that, y'all. I literally love that. Yes. Okay, let's start moving some stuff around. So this appears to be like the front section where you can like, so this appears to be like the front section where you can like buy stuff. It doesn't really come in that many different colors, y'all. You know what's interesting? The countertops come in more colors than the actual register. That's kind of crazy. Like they should go back and like update that because that is kind of wild. So this is a white and brown. So I think this is the color that's supposed to match with it. Not my favorite, honestly. Not my favorite, but we'll see what we can go for. It's not my favorite, but we'll see what we can do. Let's delete some of this stuff back here. I would love to get a window, maybe like here to let in some more light. Maybe like a smaller one. I just want like a way to kind of let more light in, you know, because it is kind of dark. We should probably start with where the register is. Now, with Get to Work, we only have a couple to choose from. I don't dislike this one, but like, do we have any other ones maybe? Like, let's just look and see. We do have this one, y'all, and this one does come in a lot more colors than the other one. I wonder if this one matches with the base game countertops. It actually has one that goes with it. That is interesting, y'all. That is interesting indeed. And look, well, I think it fits with it. I don't know. Y'all, it doesn't even come in the same colors. That's crazy. Well, let's just see if we have anything in base game that can match with it. I think it's supposed to either be these or maybe this one. Maybe this is the same. It looks more like it. Or it could be this one too. That's the thing about this game, y'all. Not a lot of stuff matches. Does this come with like a black top at least? Yeah, none of these really match. So why don't we pair up these two together? These look more alike, you know? Right, I'm gonna shrink in this hallway and this bathroom because it is way too big, y'all. We do not need a gigantic bathroom and or a gigantic hallway. Like, we just don't need that, okay? We could just put some extra windows over there. Maybe we can make this like a gnome corner because we have like gnomes right here. Oh, wait, it's by the bathroom door. Let's see. Can I move this door over some? Like, kind of like this? Because I would love to squeeze in two of these little platforms. Fortunate for us, we actually have a lot more gnomes in the game now than we did when the game first came out. We have the Grim one. We also have like this one as well. So maybe we'll swap out some of the old ones for some new ones, just saying. Like we have this little alien gnome as well. So maybe we can have like some different looking ones here. So like the bear, we'll have the alien. We also have this one over here with the blur. So we'll put that one there. We also have Baby Yoda. I don't know. Maybe I'll put you out here. Why not? I want to get another platform, y'all. We're going to just like place this here. And then maybe we can get one and like place it here and here. I was honestly thinking that we could put some of these like ships and stuff on display. I don't know how many different ones we have. We can definitely put some. We're gonna have to get creative with some of these though, because we only have get to work and base game to work with. So I was thinking like maybe like a ship. Maybe we can get like one of these on display. We have this one we can kind of put over here. We'll just recolor them so they all look a little different. Y'all, I just came across these typewriters. You think we can get some of these in here too? Maybe it could be like an antique slash hobby slash toy store, maybe, you know? I feel like this is one of those kind of places that's kind of expensive. The cheapest thing you'll probably find is like maybe $30. It'll just be like 30 and up, you know? I was also thinking about getting some of these trophies right here because I've seen this before where like stores will sell trophies and then like you can get them engraved with stuff later on if you want it to. So maybe we can get like a couple of these trophies and put them up. And then like, you know, we could just pretend that Sims, you know, they put stuff up there or they get like a company or something to like make them say different things. So we're just going to get some of these and put this here if I can. Oh, and you know what else, y'all? We do have like these My Sims figurines. I would like to put some of these over here too because we have some like here, right? These kind of remind me of Funko Pops in a way, but I want to get a couple of these and like place them here. And then what we could do is get like another one of these little sticker things and like I don't know, like place them maybe here. Do these even come in different swatches? I never realized that until now. They actually don't. They only come in like one swatch, but we can like put some in the window. Okay, and then maybe for this section back here, instead of it being spooky, we could have it be for like instruments because we do have a couple of those in the base game as well. I know there's like a violin for kids. Oh, they can't slot. That's unfortunate. We'll put some on the ground at least. We'll get like 3 of them, maybe like one of these as well. And I think they come in different colors, don't they? Yes. Okay. We'll get some in some different colors like so. I would love to put a piano. That would be really nice in here, y'all. Like, especially in this corner piece. Let's figure this out. We're going to have to probably turn off move objects really quick just to make sure everything can fit perfectly. I'm going to see if I can try to squeeze this back this way. Oh, that fits, y'all. That fits perfectly. Maybe what I could do is like try to put it at a little bit of an angle just so, yeah, there we go. And then I think we have like music photos in the game, like some like this, you know. I think there's one of, yeah, here we go. There's one with like keys on it, and then maybe we'll get like these for the violin back here. All right, y'all, I'm gonna just try to spread these out but try to have them be kind of close together, as close as I can have them be, because like Sims still have to be able to buy these, right? So maybe if I like have them kind of spread out kind of like that, it won't be so bad. So we have like guitars, we have violins, there's a piano, and I would love to have like another little table this way. I don't know what to put on this one. I don't know. I actually don't know what to put on this one. Let's see. We could swap it out for like a chess table, you know, since it is kind of like a hobby shop. Okay, y'all, do you think I could try to put some cameras on this shelf right here? Photography can be a hobby, so we'll put like some cameras right here on these shelves. Maybe we'll just size them up a little bit so you can actually see they're here. And then I am going to recolor them so they can look a little bit different. We do have art easels. You think I can put a couple easels in here somewhere? I don't know, y'all. I really don't know, because I could. See, that's the thing, though. You kind of have to have, like, a certain area of space, and that's just going to take up a lot of space, you know what I'm saying? We may come back to that. We'll see. Okay, so here's what I think we'll do next, y'all. I'm going to, like, move this over, and I want to get, like, a couple of these displays, because I want to put some gems and stuff on it. I know we have gem cases. Maybe that might be better, actually. if we like put the gems in a case. We'll get like some of these really small ones and we'll like just place them on these little pedestal ones. And some of the bigger crystals we'll put behind like the glass case. Like for example, this one can fit in here for some reason. So like maybe we'll do something like that. Oh, wait, you know what, y'all? I just realized something. Maybe instead of having like all the my sim stuff over here, we can like put this here and we can try to have an art easel be beside it. I don't know how this is going to work exactly, but we can try because I really want to have an art easel because like that just makes so much sense, you know, and it's base game, so we could definitely like have one. Yeah, I really want to have two. Maybe if I just like turn on move objects really quick, I can just like squeeze another one like right here. Okay, y'all, I almost forgot about the bathroom. We need to fix that too. There's not much we really need to do in here because it's not that big of a space, but I would like to change the wallpaper and at least the floor if I can help it. I think I'm just gonna make it slightly darker, kind of like that. Also, I don't know if I want to use that light. We can try to pick one that's a little bit better. Honestly, the saucer light from the base game could be better. Let's just see what we have from Get to Work though. Oh, actually we have these. That might be better. Or we also have this one. That's kind of dim. There is this. I don't like that one. I don't want to use this one. And I don't want to use that one. Let's just use this one. I'm just going to get a little window for the bathroom. And then I'm going to take down that countertop because I want to get one of these. I want to get like maybe two of these actually and just put it here to fill in some more space. We can move the toilet over a little bit. All right, I think I'm going to get rid of this and I want to get a mirror. Let's just sort by Get to Work and base game. Honestly, this one could work right here. And then I just want to get two sinks. I feel like the bathroom is just still so dark, you know? Do you think we need like an extra sconce to kind of let a little bit more light in here? And I guess to just kind of finish off the space, y'all, I want to get like a little end table and just put it right behind it. Maybe we can use this one. This is kind of a fancy one. We're just gonna like space this here. I guess we'll just put a plant up here just to kind of have something. I guess this would just be like a little place where you can sit down and just talk or whatever. I was thinking about getting a love seat to kind of go right here, but I don't know. Is that doing too much? Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe you can just have like a little sitting area for your Sims. I almost forgot to place the half wall upstairs. That would have been so embarrassing if I forgot about that. All right, y'all. I'm just gonna get a couple of these dumpsters and just kind of like place them here. And then luckily for us, we can recolor them. So I think I'm just gonna have a green one and we'll have one like that. Okay, y'all, so on that note, that's pretty much everything for the entire build. I think the new version looks a lot better than the old one. I didn't really change that much on the outside. I just kind of like redid certain things. Like for example, these little bump outs, you know, I really didn't change that much of the furniture either. I just kind of recolored it and stuff like that. When we go on the inside though, that's where a lot of changes happen. So for one, I added like these little platforms in the window and I also got rid of some of those stairs, y'all. Your Sims should now be able to get up here. So I have like some of these My Sim figurines over here in the window. We have art easels. We also have instruments in the corner. We have some chess tables. Over here on this side, we have some gyms. We also have gnomes. There's cameras in here as well. We even have like some of these ships over here too. I just tried to include a lot of things that Sims could do for hobbies, you know, so chess tables, there's art easels, there's instruments. So I really just wanted to kind of give your Sims a lot of like hobby stuff that they could buy. And then there's also like a little bathroom back this way as well. There are some stairs that kind of lead up here to the rooftop, but I didn't really want to add anything, but you could add some stuff up here if you wanted to, maybe like a little hangout spot or something like that. But I really didn't want to add anything up there though, because I think it looks better without it. But if you want to change it, feel free to. But anyway, y'all, that is all that I have for this video. I'm going to put this up on the gallery. My gallery ID is Seeckingly, the same name as my Twitch name. I'll put it up on the screen so you can see. But anyway, y'all, that is all that I have for this video. This lot is listed as a retail lot, so you are going to have Get to Work if you want it to kind of function properly. But it only uses Get to Work in the base game, so hopefully this lot will be accessible to a lot of y'all out there. But anyway, y'all, that is all that I have for this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Thanks for watching!